Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I need it.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Who is you? To make me believe otherwise. You couldn't stop what God create. A greatness running on my blood. Hello?
I'm not hiding anything that God does. So if you don't like me posting about every miracle, stay off my page this year. If you don't like the fact that God's about to work in me, stay away from everything that God's about to do in my life. And don't you dare. Don't hide the house. Don't hide the car. Don't hide the job. Don't hide the money. Tell your neighbor, say, I'm not hiding nothing this year. You gonna see everything God is doing. You tried to dog me when you thought it was over. But now that you see that God has brought me back, don't you expect me. There's some folk who didn't think that I was gonna get to the point I'm at tonight, but here's the real deal. I don't have a problem telling you I was a horrible sinner in the beginning, and look at what God has done for me.
Yes, she read my book in one day. One day, un dia, yes. You couldn't put it down.
I was so upset because I wanted some more pages on it.
Oh, man.
I love it.
Thank you so much, Queen.
I like to believe that the people who were meant to find us will. The hands that were meant to hold us won't let go. The eyes that were meant to see us will never look away. The hearts that were meant to love us always will. And the ones who don't belong will be the only ones who choose to leave.
Welcome, welcome. The Voice is in the building at ENY. You know, just go check her out by Kai Storm. If you'd like to get a copy of The Voice, you know, you can come to the showroom. It will be available. The Voice. Okay? Check her out, y'all. Welcome to ENY, Kai.
All right, people, what's good? It's Monday. I already know. I am a day late with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but hey, it's all good, right? It's going to be all good. You know what I'm saying? We'll double it up to 2 reviews today because that's what we do when, you know, the NBA playoffs are in effect. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And today's video was brought to you by my book, That One Voice Revised Edition, and EENYI, where I am their new brand ambassador. And starting today, for those that make an appointment to go to the showroom, you can also pick up an autographed copy at their showroom. So, very happy to report that. Very happy to report that. Just checking the mic and making sure it's still working, child. But yes, very happy to report that. Okay, so the episode is called Boots on the Ground. Portia's cowboy-themed birthday. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so we're going to get into it because we at Portia's birthday party. And yes, we remember that lion-ass Drew Tight-Nose Angela invited lion-ass Drew. Yeah, of course, I'm going to keep looking down at the mic. But yes, Tight-Nose Angela invited lion-ass Drew. And again, Drew shows up, gets cussed out, and then she leaves. Yes, let's get to that. Let's get to that. Okay, so the episode starts. Yes, the mic is still on. Okay, so the episode starts with, you know, Shamia having, you know, everybody waking up. I guess they was, you know, drinking last night. Well, let me be honest, they always drinking. And everybody waking up and shit. Portia's still snoring in her room. And, you know what I mean? And Shamia was talking to her husband about the baby, and the baby got a cold, and she got all teary-eyed, and I'm just like, is this your first child? Because they catch colds. What the fuck? Anyway, and then there's a scene where Cynthia and Tight-Nose Angela is talking about Drew gonna get here. So Drew gets there. Drew sees her room because she got a twin bed, you know what I'm saying, as she should. And then Drew is, and Tight Nose Angela is telling Drew, you know what I'm saying, you got to go ahead and talk to Portia. And Drew acting like she don't got to talk to Portia. And it's like, bitch, you on her birthday trip. You wasn't going to say nothing. You was going to just show up for your chicken gift card and not say a hello to Portia. Happy birthday, Portia. I'm on this trip because Bravo paid me to be here, Portia. Like, what we doing? What is we doing? But anyway, now I definitely agree with the message. You know, putting out, putting out, domestic violence and talking about the subject and encouraging women to tell their story in that when in that form or in any form, actually just telling your story if that ever happened to you is important. It's an important part of I guess living past it, you know what I mean. But on the other hand, what I really want to talk about is them outfits. Like, my thing is this. Like, I understand, you know what I'm saying, you want to look good and you put on an outfit and you trying to outshine everybody, you know what I'm saying, because that's what this crowd is giving. When they get dressed up, they want to outshine each other, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, some of this shit look tacky and cheap and fucking, like, this is the kind of bullshit that they would turn around and say that is Balenciaga and it's all these names you will pop out of your mouth when you're looking at this clothes. Like, these shits is some cheap ass rainbow clearance shit, bitch. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm not understanding the outfit. Never mind the fact, why is your titties out if you hanging out with the girls? Like, I don't know. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The whole shit blows me. The whole shit blows me, but it is what it is. Especially what's her name? Kelly's outfit. Like, what the fuck was that? The fuck is that? Now, well, you know what? First, I'm gonna talk about the scene where the girls, because after all, there was a set of them that went whiskey tasting, a set of them that went shot taking at the bar, and learning tricks or whatever, I guess. And again, these outfits just losing me with these outfits. But you know, Portia got a point. Portia said that yes, Tight Nose Angela set Drew up for everybody to have a bad taste in their mouth because, you know what I'm saying? Because of the way that she put it out there, and of course, and in the other group in the whiskey tasting, what you call it, Brit called out Tight Nose Angela because you was talking about, because Angela was telling Drew that she was taking all this heat for her, and it's like, bitch, you didn't have to take no heat because you shouldn't have invited her in the first fucking place. What the fuck about that? Like, come on now, you ain't had to invite this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So now you invited her, and you claim you took heat, but you know what I'm saying, you acting like a victim and shit. And then when you was talking shit about me, you wasn't sympathetic. So then Trey knows Angela apologized, and this bitch started crying and whatever. But I'm looking for the action, like that, just like I'll be talking about. Like, y'all just giving these peace until we get to the action, and the action be at the end. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, is this an outfit you left and came outside with this? Like, this is what the fuck is this? Child, no, absolutely not. And you going to proudly tell somebody If there's some kind of Prada, nada, whatever, Lada, I don't give a fuck. Balenciaga. It still look like fucking rainbow clearance, $3.99 to $7.99. All right, I asked for the heat, right? Yo. So apparently, right before dinner, before their little country dinner, Portia finds out that Dennis, yes, baby daddy, was recording with Drew. And she no know. She just find out. Missy! War on the street, no, war on the street. And I am here ready to watch and giggle and judge. Okay, yes! Again. Why when y'all are hanging out together, why is your titties out? Why is your titties have to be out when you hanging out with other chicks and y'all ain't even leaving nowhere? Y'all just inside the crib having dinner with some average looking. Now I gotta agree with Drew in that one moment, because Drew said ain't nothing over there to look at, and I was like, yeah, you right. And when I heard myself say it, I was like, oh shit, I said lying ass Drew said something and I agreed. Yeah, apparently that's what had happened. But either way, there wasn't nothing over there to be gawking at. Never mind, why is your titties out? You married. But either way, why is your titties out? You hanging out with other bitches. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, I gotta say, Portia, like, spit it out. You know what I'm saying? I know you get paid to stretch it out, but spit it out already. Go ahead and tell Drew that she's a stupid bitch and you want to smack the shit out of her because she was taping with Drew. I mean, that she was taping with baby daddy Dennis. You know what I'm saying? Go on and get to that. Let's get to that. Let's because I'm about to fast forward. You know what, Portia? Mariette for that. Yeah, man, Mariette for that. Because if it was me, petty me, no, the petty of the pettiest of me would have cost bumbleclad dirty word off a stinking lying Drew. Me say me would have done her off with some bad word, you see? Me say, listen, me would have cause she clot down. Me that just done her with word. Me say me that done her. Me that done she. And then go to Dennis and done him too. But you said no. You said no. I'm pissed off, but I ain't really got no heat for these hoes. This one and that one talking shit. I ain't got no heat for them. I got all this heat for Dennis. And when I am in front of Dennis, that is when Dennis is going to get full blast 150 bullets. Just straight up shots fired. I get it. Yeah, man. I get it. Mariette for that. Yeah, man. And the episode ends with them talking about, the girls were, Portia, Shamia, Britt, Kelly was out at the pool. They was drunk. Angela's, was in her room peeping through windows and recording people talking about her. And Portia said she might fuck Charles Oakley. I said Charles Barkley. Lord have mercy. Either way, neither way, neither one of them sound like a flex. Whether it's Barkley or Oakley, it all sounds like fuckery. So, needless to say, this episode ended on fuckery. So yeah, next week I guess we going. Confront things or confront people. I don't know, but you know I'm gonna be here to talk and judge. So, because it's my unpopular opinion. Like and subscribe. Of course, check out eenyeyewear.com. Of course, check out my book, which now if you live in New York City and you make an appointment to see EENY, you can get a signed copy of my book at the store. Love that. You know what I mean? But if you're not, you can always order an autographed copy from me. And all that information will be in the description. Like and subscribe. And see me in a few minutes for Love and Hip Hop Miami.